Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. So today we are doing a review of the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism Collection. I say a review, it's going to be more of just like a look at it kind of thing because I've reviewed Lunar Beauty numerous times and you know I like the textures, you know I like the lip product specifically, adore the lip product. So we're going to be looking at the Nude Prism palette, which is a nude palette. It's very neutral. Obviously there are some colors in here that stand out to me the most. Bloom for You, which is this really almost like burgundy deep winey brown, which I really like. Sam, this shimmer in the middle here, and I like a good nude anyway. These shimmers in the middle here, I have swatched them and you can see I've used a little bit of this one on a live I was doing the other week. The shimmers are actually extremely creamy and really nice texture to feel. When I first saw them online, I did think they were more like a powdery shimmer, but to the touch, they are extremely soft, like verging on creamy feeling. So we're going to go into that. We also have the Nude Prism Blush Palette, which looks like this. Cute. This orange really stands out to me. On me, though, I maybe not. But this peachy shade looks beautiful. I think I'm going to try that on me as well. And then we have these lip oils. These look... my mouth's watering. I want to drink these. These look so good. So we have a clear one, which is called Expose Me. We have this kind of pinky one, which is called Kiss Me. And then more of a nude. That looks really nice. Like I guess like a peachy pink. And this one is called Dare Me. They just look so like drinkable. So I'm going to dip into those today. Just before we get into that, if this is your first time here, hi, my name's Robert. I'm a professional makeup artist here on YouTube and also in real life. And it's my goal to help you become a pro yourself or just someone who's really good at makeup. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, then please do consider subscribing. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start with eyes first. I have my eye primer on already. I carved out my brows a little bit. I'm having a bit of a breakout at the moment, so do excuse that. I probably mentioned that in every video I filmed this week. You know what people are like. We need an explanation. Let me just say, this packaging, oh, it doesn't really do it justice on camera. There's some beautiful, like, I don't know if you can see, especially on this one, around this moon, there's this really nice, like, almost like pinky glow. The packaging is stunning. You know, there's like really nice, like, lo-fi videos you get on YouTube where it's like lo-fi music and it's a really nice background. It's almost like springtime anime color palette in terms of the packaging, like those pinks, those kind of blues, those glowing kind of tones. Really beautiful packaging. Okay, let's just see what happens. So I really want to use, so I'm kind of desperate to use that Bloom for You shade. I think that's a really nice deep like burgundy brown. So let's just do it. Let's, okay. Yeah. Very nice. Extremely pigmented. Look at that color. It's brown, but it's red. I want to wing this up quite a bit. I want to do like one of my like Botox lift looks where I push the wing up a little bit too high and then do this. And it looks like I've had like severe Botox, which I have anyway. So I'm going to take it through the tailbone of the brow. I'm not going to worry too much about the what's it called? Sharpness of it, because I can fix that up later. This is beautiful. This color is absolutely stunning. I love this color, and the way it's just fading from that deeper brown into that burgundy. Beautiful. I'm just going to take a really tiny brush and just blend this edge here, because I still want that shape, but I also don't want it to be as harsh of a line, so I'm just going to blend that gently. And we will use another color just to soften it up. I'm just going to tap some of that color again, but into a point just here. And we can straighten up this corner with concealer a little bit later. I love that. I could happily do my whole lid in this color. Do I? Do I do it? No. Or let's take it as far in as we can. But there's a lot of colors in the palette just to do like one shade, although this is stunning. And it's blending so nicely as well. I'm gonna try and get a little bit close to my lash line. Very happy with that color. I love that color so much. Oh my god, the temptation now just to go around the whole eye with that color, but Come on, I'm gonna try at least use 3 shades. Okay, so what I want to do is just go round almost like the halo off this eye with another shade. I'm thinking Cherry Blossom. No, don't. Yeah, let's do Cherry Blossom. And I'm gonna take a very small brush, just like the other one I had. Fade this out into the inside corner here. Yeah, cute. Oh, Cherry Blossom. Okay, yeah, I get the vibe now. That's the vibe I was getting anyway, but now I like super get it. So I'm almost using this shade to fade in that connect from that darker shade, the bloom for you, into the middle here. Let's go into Sam, the shimmer shade. I'm just gonna go with my fingers. See, it's like wet. It's like liquid metal. It's really soft to the touch. When I'm using my fingers, you see that harsh line? We're gonna get there. I'm literally gonna twist. Sorry, it's my middle finger. I'm literally gonna twist my finger around as we go to get more of a fade in. Let's go into So Icy and just tap it. Just there. Not too much. Cool. And then let's blend that out. So I'm gonna go into that black deeper with my tiny brush again. And I just wanna add some depth on the outside. Ooh, that is deep. That is black, black, black. Nice. So I'm doing it just on the outside, like C shape of the lid, and then adding to that almost like directional point of where the eyeshadow is going, that upwards flick. Okay, all right, let me do some concealer and then we will do underneath the eyes. I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauty concealer as usual. And I'm adding quite a bit more to the outside corners because I'm gonna use it to slice that, what's it called? Eyeshadow. Jesus. So we're just gonna start by laying out my line, almost like this. And then with confidence, just go up like that. There you go. And I say with confidence because if you go really slow, you're gonna get a messy line. It's the same with eyeliner too. So I'm just recreating what I've done on the top along the bottom here. So using that deeper browny burgundy first, and then using the black along the lash line, not the full way across though, just almost halfway, and then we'll soften that up and blend that in. I've been using this black pencil from Welsh Beauty a lot, which I didn't think I would, but it's pretty good. Okay, for my foundation, I'm going to use a By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Foundation. This is really good. Okay, so let's go into the Nude Prism Blush Palette. And I would use my Lunar Beauty brushes I have for this, but I've just cleaned them and then a pile of brushes that I just cleaned. So I don't know where they are within that pile. Okay, I'm going to use the shade Peachy first. And I'm going to do it like on the actual cheekbone because I want to do another shade underneath. I'm just going to tap it in and build it up. Yeah, so we get that flush right here and push that right into a hairline. I'm going to stop just before I get to the apples of my cheeks. This is a really random bit of information, but if you're like me, if you have like textured cheeks here, maybe some light acne scarring or rosacea, there's something about these kind of tones, like these peaches, these oranges, maybe not so much this one, that really help, and I don't know what it is, make the appearance of texture lessen. So if somebody has quite textured skin on their cheeks, I will always aim to use a peachy shade, whether that's from the lightest peach, depending on their skin tone, down to like bright orange, depending if they have like a deeper skin tone. I will always try and use something peachier. Kind of just makes everything look a little bit smoother. I'm going to go into Beauty and just tuck that underneath the peachy shade and up around this hairline a little bit so we get a very subtle sculpt. This is a very workable blush texture. Like you could, oh, I've got glitter in my beard. Like I never fear that I'm gonna go in with way too much and then that be it and be like, shit, I have to start all over again. I'm just taking peachy up here. You know what, I'm gonna take a little bit off the Beauty shade and just use it to soften under the eyes a bit here. Okay, let's move on to the lips. I think I'm going to use Dare Me, which is a subtle, very subtle pink shade. It kind of smooths out my lips, like very, very subtly. Really, really nice color. That purple is from a light over there. Really nice. Let me try the other ones actually, might as well. Okay, let's go to Kiss Me, which is this one. Oh my God. This smells amazing. Oh, I could sniff that all day. A lot of brands are releasing lip oils and I've tried quite a few, and the one thing I really don't like about them is they feel exactly that. They feel too oily, whereas this almost feels like it's not so different from the gloss texture from Lunar Beauty in terms of how it feels like it's sitting. It is sitting on a skin and it feels like a lightweight gloss. It's extremely comfortable. It looks like a gloss. Whereas most oils are just a little bit underwhelming and a little bit like, it's not really, it looks oily. Whereas this looks like a really good hydrating gloss. Okay, let's try the other one. This is beautiful. The next one is just clear. And this is Expose Me. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Smells amazing as well. Yeah, it's really nice. I actually don't see a difference between this one and the one before, I'm sure. Nice. Oh, I love it. Just look at that shine. And it feels comfortable. You think with a shine that's this intense, you'll get thickness and stickiness, but this feels really, really comfortable. Nice. Okay, and then I'm going to finish up with Lunar Lashes. Okay, so this is our finished look using the new products from Lunar Beauty. Again, so in love with this eyeshadow palette. This shade is stunning. The lip oils, look how glossy and shiny my lip is, and smooth it looks as well, and I can smell it and it smells really good. I can smell my lips. It's extremely comfortable. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel sticky. Lunar Beauty have got their lip products perfect. Absolutely perfect. I adore all the lip products that come from this brand, as well as the other products, but the lip products especially. So yeah, 100% would recommend. If you like a good nude lip, but want something with a little bit of an impact, go for this high shine level lip oil. This is stunning. Okay, well, I would love to know your opinions below on the new releases. Let me know what you think of them. Do consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.